Sandra Bullock became famous thanks to her combination of guts and girl-next-door charm. In December 2000, she played that mix to the hilt in Miss Congeniality.
I'm in a dress. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved, and I'm armed. Don't mess with me. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm good.
This is the film that I want to make because girls don't get to do physical comedy. I want to be able to do what Jim Carrey gets to do. When it started doing really well, just hearing little girls and how much they liked it, I got excited because when I was little, I started remembering who were the people that influenced me and allowed me to laugh and made me feel good about being a little girl and enjoying those sides.
Sandra raced to get the film finished on time, even as she dealt with her mother's death.
She was there for casting, she was on location scout, she was there for editing, for post, for the music. On the set, she is the best person I've ever seen at being able to step out of whatever role she's in as an actor and then take a look at the film and think about what's best for the movie. So she's absolutely a full-time, hands-on producer.
The movie was a huge hit, and Sandra was busier than ever. She did manage to find time, a little bit anyway, for a social life. She began dating musician Bob Schneider.
She likes really creative guys, and she likes regular people. She likes guys who are not interested in the trappings of celebrity, and she goes for really extraordinary regular Joes.
Sandra's no longer with Schneider, but says they're still friends. While she continues to keep the details of her love life quiet, she did let me in on her secret crush.
Was there ever a rumor about you being involved with somebody that you wish was true?
George Clooney. George loves me. He just doesn't realize it yet.
I'm sure he does realize it.
I'm kidding. I'm just totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
George had his chance one night when he and Sandra were at the same bar.
This woman got kicked out because she was harassing me to get to George so much. I just said, George, because she was using the old tactic of, I think you and George make a nice couple. I said, we're not together. She goes, he loves you. And I said, George, tell the woman you don't love me. He goes, Sandy, when are you going to realize that my love for like 20 minutes, the woman became so agitated that they had her removed, and she was in a cop car outside screaming, Sandra Bullock had me removed from this club. So it's George's fault. Anything that's gone wrong in my life is George's fault. So we can just say that as a blanketed statement.
Still, everything seems to be going right these days. In 2002, Sandra starred in 3 more films: Murder by Numbers, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, and 2 Weeks' Notice with Hugh Grant.
Somebody said the other day, they go, haven't you guys been in a movie before? And I was like, no, but because we have done the same kinds of movies, his somewhat better than mine, people assume that we've been in the same film together, and we haven't. And we spent 2 years looking for something to do together.
We met up in New York, I don't know, about 5 years ago. She came to my hotel downtown, and I told her increasingly disgusting stories, which I think went down quite badly, actually, at the time. I remember thinking I'd appalled her, and we didn't talk to each other for another 2 years, and then this came up.
So, do we have a deal?
No. I want something else from you.
Oh. No, I am fully aware of your reputation, and there's no way you're getting that. No.
Getting what?
You know. The sex, that's not going to happen.
No, that would be nice, but what I really need is a new chief counsel.
Well, I think I'd prefer the sex.
And you're one of the producers, and I know Hugh also likes to be involved.
Hugh likes to get his fingers into everybody's business. He gets his fingers into
He has an opinion.
He has opinions. The wonderful thing is that his and my opinions might differ often, but the end result is always the same. I love working with Hugh more than anyone I've ever worked with in my life because his work ethic is unbelievable and unparalleled. I've never seen anyone who knows what he does well and fights for it to be better.
You always hope you're going to get someone where, for instance, if you go off the text and start improvising, that they'll be hitting the ball back, and she's, you know, much better than I am at that. So that was fantastic, and probably the first time in my career that I've come across that.
He's wicked funny. He's a pervert, and he's just incredibly loving.
You've done 3 films now, back to back. You're producing the George Lopez show. You're busy.
Yeah, I bit off more than I wanted to chew. I didn't expect it to be this loaded, but because the Georgia show got pushed to a mid-season replacement rather than starting on this season, it happened right in the middle of 2 weeks' notice.
We sent the feed to New York. So she'd go to the ABC building in New York and sit in some control booth and watch the quad split of the show as it was being filmed live in front of an audience 3 hours ahead. So we hold up notes, you know, go to bed, Sandy.
We weren't prepared, which now we look back and look at as a blessing because it was sort of a trial run for us and for George. And being a stand-up comic, plucked off the stage, thrown into a sitcom, now act. You know, he stepped up to plate like I've never seen anybody do. And he just makes you really excited to be in this business.
She was more into the show than I think she was into her own film career.
When it came to fame, Sandra had a few words of advice for Lopez.
She said, one, be very protective of your private life and make time for your family and be very guarded with people that you meet. And the second thing she said was, never let People magazine photograph you in the bathtub.
He reinvigorated me in terms of enjoying the creative process and being around him and that writing staff and that crew, and just each week having to slam out another story it's exciting. It's like doing mini theater, you know, and the tensions are really high and there's always drama, and so you get the thrill, but every week you get to do another story and get another chance to make it better. And that's what's nice about it.
Now at the steering wheel of her career, Sandra has plenty of time to contemplate life's bigger issues. That's coming up next.
I have a quote from you I'm going to read you.
Oh, Christ.
And the dirt you've been waiting for.
About 500 condoms, sex toys. She's fantastic and she thinks of everything.
She's obsessed.